theatre for showtime. Please welcome your cruise director, Thomas Reesner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello! And welcome into the Princess Theater. Like the announcement said, my name is Thomas. I'm your cruise director, and I come to you from San Diego, California.
Wow.
My friend, it's the first night of the cruise. I'm from San Diego. We're chill down there. It's a good time. Now, so I'm the cruise director, and I'm in charge of your entire entertainment department here on board. Now, how many of you have never cruised before, ever? Give me a cheer. Give me a cheer. Okay, all right. How many of you have, it's your first time with Princess?
Yeah!
All right, first up, welcome to the upgrade. For real, hope you stick around. And veteran cruisers, where you at? That's what I'm talking about. Now, new cruisers and new cruisers of Princess, welcome to our family, and veteran cruisers, welcome home. We got a great cruise ahead of you, and you're cruising on the Sky Princess, which first set sail in 2019, cruising with guests and crew from all around the world. Now, I'm going to take a survey of the room. If you're from where I say, give me a cheer. All right, let's start with, I can tell this is going to be a fun cruise. I can already tell. All right, let's start with the UK. All right, cool. What about Australia? New Zealand? Oh, cool. I love how the non-Australians responded to the oi, oi, oi. Well, let's see. Canada! All right, welcome to the shipping. Let's see. Mexico! I usually always have that one. What am I? Mexico, Canada.
Hialeah.
What about the United States? All right, well, welcome. And if I missed anywhere where you're from, why don't you shout it out real quick? Okay. Yeah, turn up the house lights. Turn up. What? You're from Illinois. I was looking for some exotic countries, and you gave me Illinois. Okay, all right. I wanted to put a face to the person who said Illinois. We're going to be best friends this cruise, I can assure you. That's a funny... It's one of two places. I always get Illinois, or I have somebody go, Texas! But yes, we're all from different places around the world, and we're here for one reason and one reason only. No cooking, no cleaning, and a whole lot of vacation! Yes! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we have a phenomenal cruise together. It's going to be a great time, and every single night here in the Princess Theater, we're giving you variety entertainment all throughout the cruise. Now, speaking of variety entertainment, the man that you're going to see tonight was on 9 consecutive seasons of Masters of Illusion. He was also on Penn and Teller's Fool Us, as well as America's Got Talent. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Naathan, Phan. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's 7:30. You know what that means? It means it's time to start the music. It's time to light the lights. Yes. It's time to get things started at our magic show tonight. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right, so it's time to get things started at our magic show tonight. Performing in pajamas might make an awkward show. If you'll pardon me one moment, I'll quickly change my clothes. How's that? Better? Was I straight? Close enough. Yes. All right. Now that I've done my quick change, now that I'm dressed up right, it's time to get things started with the most sensational, inspirational, great vacational, sensational. This is how we
value tonight. A knife for the ancient Japanese art of paper folding, also known as Japanese paper folding. Watch closely. So it goes here, down the body, a neck, a beak, 2 eyes, and it's a snowball. Now you can build a snowman souvenir for you. There you are. Welcome to the Princess Theatre. My name is Naathan Phan. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I have about 52 minutes worth of show that I have to cram into 46 and a half minutes, so I am going to talk a little bit quickly. Just listen a little faster than I used to. But as I start the show, sometimes people are slightly hesitant to laugh or applaud because they start to notice that there is a slight discrepancy between the way that I look and the way that I sound. So I'd like to address that now and answer the burning question in your minds. The answer is yes, I really am Vietnamese. Good, move along with the rest of the show. I know lots of people aren't used to hearing thick Vietnamese accents, but that's just the way we sound. At least this is the way we sounded when I grew up in the very northwestern part of Vietnam called Glasgow, which is where I grew up. Wow, not nearly enough laughs, so I'm going to explain that punchline. Glasgow is in Scotland, not Vietnam, hence the jarring juxtaposition that you see before you now. People ask me all the time, is that like a bit? Do you fake the accent for the stage? Because, you know, talking like this for the last 35 years of my life has really opened up employment opportunities for me, let me tell you now. Double minority, yes, let's go. Now, here's the story. I was actually born in Southern California, about a stone's throw away from Disneyland. Age of 1, moved to Scotland, lived there for about 10 years, then moved back to Southern California, and I've spent the rest of my life just kind of traipsing around the entire globe, but a lot of time in America, as it were. Now, here's the thing though. While I was living in Scotland, got a very unique nickname, and that nickname, true story, Magic Asian Man. That is a nickname that follows me to this day. Magic Asian Man. Now, of course, my original nickname wasn't Magic Asian Man, because I didn't always do magic. I was, however, always Asian. Long story. My original nickname was Wee Man, because wee means little. I'm in Scotland, right? You're right down there, wee man. Ah, hi. That's how I sound about that. They started to call me a wee Asian man, because there are lots of wee people running about. Don't want to get us all confused. I used to weather down there, wee Asian man. Scream. And then eventually someone realised if they just slightly tweaked the lyrics to an old Johnny River song, whenever they saw me, they'd be able to sing Magic Asian Man, Magic Asian Man, I've given you an earworm, so you can't forget my nickname. And there's that punchline. Good, moving on. 15 minutes of teching for that 30-second punchline. Thank you very much. So, Magic Asian Man, literally, I decided to kind of steer into the skid on the whole Magic Asian Man thing. Literally, all of my social media handles, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, it's all at Magic Asian Man. Even my website is literally www.magicasianman.com. That's right, all the other Asian magicians on the planet, I got that website first. Suck it, Shin Lim. All right, enough of the comedy. How about we move on to some magic? Not just any kind of magic. How about the real stuff? Pure sleight of hand. I'm going to show you all literally the most difficult sleight of hand card trick that I know how to do. Now, I used to warm up my hands off stage, but then I realized it's actually a lot more fun for me to come on stage and have each and every single one of you follow along with me so you can see how much work goes into getting ready to perform some pure sleight of hand. So can we get the house lights up, please? And can we get everyone to hold out your hands in front of you, palms up like this, and touch your pinkies together. Good. Now I want you to curl in the right thumb. Now the right forefinger. Now the right middle finger. Now the right ring finger. Now the right pinky finger. Now the left pinky finger, left ring finger, left middle finger, left forefinger, left thumb. A lot harder to say than it is to do. Good. Now open them up in the exact same order. Right thumb, right forefinger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right pinky, left ring finger, left middle finger, left forefinger, left thumb. Good. Now keep on closing them one finger at a time and opening them one finger at a time until it starts to look nice and smooth, like a wave, like this. Whee! You can go left to right, right to left, inside, outside, outside, inside, back and forth, just like this. Nope, is that too hard to shake them out? I'll show you an easier one. This one is called point at the bunny, all right? Everyone do a little bunny on one hand like this. Now I want you to point at the bunny and I want you to kick up a thumb. I know this looks violent, but for legal purposes, this is just to point the finger and the thumb. Now here's what's going to happen. The bunny's going to jump from this hand to this hand. Oh, ma'am, make sure that the bunny's facing this way, because this is rude where I'm from. Yeah, point. There you go, good. Bunny's going to jump from this hand to this hand, which means the pointer finger and the thumb are going to jump from this hand to this hand. Do not forget to rotate the wrist. It looks like this. Point to the bunny. Right. There you go. Yeah, a little bit harder than it looks. No, now you're just pointing. Now you're just doing this. I don't know what this is, but it's not the right thing. All right. Now you've got a Chernobyl bunny with an extra ear. No. Okay, point to the bunny. 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 Some of you just look like a T-Rex drowning in the swamp. It's great. Point to the bunny. 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 Shake him out. Shake him out. Shake him out. I'll show you an easier one. This one is called Spock, not Spock. All right. Who here remembers Live Long and Prosper, as made famous by Leonard Nimoy from Star Trek: The Original Series? Excellent, good. So that's where you separate the middle finger from the ring finger, touching the pointer finger and the pinky finger respectively. Good. Now, who can do it on both hands? All my fellow ambidextrous nerds. Excellent, okay, good. Now, here comes the hard part. Now I'm going to show you not Spock. Not Spock is the inverse of Spock. That's where the two middle fingers touch and the pointer finger and the pinky finger stick straight out. Wait, it gets worse.
Oh, no.
Now do Spock on one hand, not Spock on the other. Now switch. Now switch. Now switch them so that the not Spock goes to the whole left by the Spock as the hands pass back and forth between each other like this. No, if you can't do that, best way to warm your hands, do this for me, everybody. Yes! All right, here, I'm going to move this right over here. Okay, so now in a moment, we're going to have some fun here. I'm going to take this, and they tape up because they know I'm going to throw confetti. That's smart of them. Okay, so I'm going to take a packet of playing cards here. All you need is a packet of playing cards. Now, they do have to be worn in just enough. If they're too new, this won't work. If they're too old, this won't work. A good way to check to see the conditions are in perfect working order, see if you can fan the cards into a perfect fan using two hands and one smooth movement. It looks like this. You can also fan out the cards using one hand and one smooth movement. Looks like this. Fan out the cards using two hands, half the deck in each hand. Sound effects not included. Fan out the cards using two hands, half the deck in each hand, creating an S in a split second. Spring the cards from one hand to the other. Yes, you've probably seen this in movies before, right? This whole thing is the international symbol for don't play poker with me. Actually, hold on. I want to get the microphone because this is actually my favorite sound on the planet. This is the sound of me not paying attention in the back of Madame Friedrichsen's French class for 3 years. Why, yes, that was too specific to be a lie. Thank you for noticing. All right, here we go. You look. Yeah, I like that sound. Okay, so now you've seen people do this before in movies or maybe even in real life, but have you ever seen someone do that behind the back? No? All right, here we go then. A special treat. For the first time in your life ever, you're going to see someone do this behind the back. But just in case I get it wrong, I'm going to practice with it behind my back first, without you looking. Here we go. Good, got it. Moving on for the next trick. Okay, 2 of you believe in me. The rest of you think that was rubbish. Listen, if my parents believed in me as much as you two did, I would not need therapy. Let me tell you now, so I thank you very much. I'm kidding. Wow, some of you took that very seriously. I'm kidding. My parents are very proud of me. I'm just disappointed in myself because they wanted me to be a magician and I wanted to be a doctor. So you're going to understand how that kind of fell apart really quickly. Some of you aren't laughing, and I think it's because maybe you've never met like a traditional Vietnamese parent before. Traditional Vietnamese parents do not approve of a career in the arts. They either want you to be like a doctor or work in a nail salon, and there is no in between. It's not actually Honey, you don't do the visit, you be the doctor, the pharmacist, or you do the crystal gel on the nail for $5. Like the 2 ways to go. I would like to thank you all for laughing at that. I only do that accent because I'm very proud of the fact that I can even do that because nobody in my family sounds like that. That wasn't a punchline, but thanks for the extra laugh. I'm actually dead serious. So my parents are very supportive of me. They're very progressive. They actually have spoken perfect English since, let's see, my grandmother has actually spoken perfect English, like unaccented, perfect American English since the late 60s, early 70s, because she used to work at, true story, the American Embassy in Saigon. That's true. And when she came to the United States, she became a bilingual reverend. My grandfather was a court-certified interpreter, also a reverend. Let's see, their son, my uncle, used to work for NASA. Their daughter, my mom, majored in microbiology. She's now an award-winning chef and nutritionist. Let's see, my dad is indeed a pharmacist. My brother's a mechanical engineer. My other brother's in IT. And I'm a comedy magician who sings. All right, since you're all so lovely, I will genuinely do this behind the back for you all. This tab is going to get in the way, but I'm going to try. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, let me try again. That one was a little bit. Because I think we do a little better. Yes. Thank you very much. All right, now that we've got these cards are certainly warmed up, my hands are warmed up, you're certainly warmed up, I'm now going to show you literally the most difficult sleight of hand card trick that I know how to do. For that, we're going to require a playing card from the deck. We are going to use the 3 of hearts this time, and I am going to wave the card through the air. On the count of 3, the 3 of hearts is going to vanish. Watch very carefully. 1, 2, 3. Gone. Amazing. Where did it go? I know a lot of you think I dropped it inside the basket. Watch, if I reach out with an empty hand, I can reproduce it from midair. Oh, not impressed before, suddenly impressed again. Now I know what some of you were thinking, we weren't ready, we didn't know you were going to make the card reappear. We didn't know you were going to do real magic, alright? So I will do this again. But some of you think that maybe somehow I was hiding the card, maybe zipped up my sleeve. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves for this one, and I will show you both. Some of you think that maybe I was hiding the card in or behind my hand. So I'm going to show you both the front and the back of my hand, both after it vanishes. And before it comes back. And some of you think that maybe somehow I'm exploiting a rip in space and time, and I can assure you that is not the case, because the doctor refuses to let me back on the TARDIS since the incident. So here's what's going wow, more Whovians in the audience than I thought. The rest of you are very confused by that punchline. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to wave the playing card through the air on the count of 3. It's going to vanish from my fingertips without me going into the box. Quick sip of water. Here we go. Wave the playing card through the air on the count of 3. It will vanish, okay? Watch. 1, 2, 3. And I can also show you both the front and the back of the hand. Reach and out, reproduce a playing card from midair. Thank you very much. That is my favorite reaction in the entire show. Not because it's the best, not because it's the worst, and not even because it's usually the most patronizing. No, that is my favorite reaction in the entire show because it really lets me know a lot about you as an audience, kind of aggregately. Because here is the thing. I can't stand it when entertainers demand more applause than they have earned. You'll usually so for instance, when Thomas comes out and says, hey, are we ready for a good show? He's, getting a temperature vibe of the entire room, yes? We're seeing whether or not we're ready to kind of proceed into it. When the main act comes out and says, are you ready for a show? What are you supposed, that's why you're sat there, right? What are you supposed to do, sit in the back and go, no, come back in 20 minutes, then we'll be ready. Or when they're like, are you having a good time? Right after you finished applauding, read the room, okay? So here's the thing. I can't get mad at you if your reaction doesn't match what I think it should be in my head, especially because it's not your fault, because you don't know how impressed to be. It's true, right? You don't know. You don't know if this is something about $5 in a shop or if this is something I've been practicing for over 20 years. Hint, it's the second thing. I don't expect you to believe me. I'm basically a professional liar. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how this works. Not to ruin the secret, but to deepen your appreciation for every single sleight of hand artist you ever witnessed for the rest of your days. Do you remember how I showed you Spock, not Spock? You're going to take the not Spock in and curl in the 2 middle fingers, which will create American Sign Language for I love you. All right? Then you're going to touch the thumb to the 2 curled in fingers, which creates Marvel Sign Language for Spider-Man. Flip, flip, flip. All right, you're going to hold on the playing card between the thumb and the 2 curled in fingers with about a centimeter of the 2 fingertips showing. You're going to take the pointer finger and the pinky finger, touch them to the top and bottom of the playing card with the middle segments only. You're going to wave your arm through the air on the count of 3. The large motion, the arm moving, is going to cover the smaller motion of these 2 fingers clamping in and these 2 fingers straightening out. And it all happens simultaneously, and it looks like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stop now and turn around so you can see exactly what just transpired. I am literally clipping the card between all 4 of my fingers with nary a corner showing from the front. But wait, I hear you thinking, you showed us the back of your hand. Darn tootin' I did. In order to show you the back of the hand, I have to move it to the front of the hand. That takes 4 separate moves, which exposed look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can show you the back of the hand. And then in order to show you the front of the hand, I have to move it back to the back of the hand. Same 4 moves in reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I have to curl in my fingers, grab the corner of the playing card, saying I'll play fingers back behind the playing card, tilt it back in upright position so it looks like nothing moved to begin with. Wow. So that, thank you. Almost went in my mouth. Here we go. So here I'm going to show you, so that is nice and slowly. I'm going to show you that's over a dozen moves. So that's tilt, curl, straighten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, curl, straighten, tilt, and from the front at full speed looks like this. Tilt, curl, straighten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, curl, straighten, tilt. Thank you very much. But now the more cynical of you are out there thinking, all right, Magic Boy, that does seem difficult. I don't know why you're that Scottish, I apologise. This is the voice from deep in my childhood, I guess. No, but some people think, all right, that does seem difficult, but there's no way that's the most difficult sleight of hand card trick you know how to do. That's because what I've just shown you is the tip of the iceberg. What I've just shown you, sorry, bad phrasing on a cruise ship. What I've just shown you is like 2 + 2 = 4 in a world of quantum physics. It's the basics, right? Because now I want you to imagine, instead of doing this with just 1 playing card, I want you to imagine that you're doing this with all 52 playing cards simultaneously. And you imagine how difficult it would be to be able to 50, that is not 52. That feels like 53. I think I left a joker in here. Should be right about here. Got it. There's the joker. We don't need the joker for this one because the joker is me. Hit it! Come on, President. Yes! There's always a joker in the pack. There's always a cardboard clown. The poor painted fool falls on his back, and everyone laughs when he's down. There's always a funny man in the game, but he's only funny by mistake. Everyone laughs at him just the same. They don't see his painted heart break. They don't care as long as there is a jester, just a fool as foolish as he can be. There's always a joker, that's the rule, but fate deals the hand in I see. The joker is me. There's always a funny man in the game, but he's only funny by mistake. Everyone laughs at him just the same. They don't see his painted heart break. They don't care as long as there is a jester, just a fool as foolish as he can be. There's always a joker, yes, that's the rule, but fate deals the hand in I see. The joker is me. The joker is me. The joker is me. Ew, gross. It's okay. Safety first. Better. Me. Thank you so much. There you go. So I will have to admit that in regards to sleight of hand, I'm probably not even the top 50 percentile that I know. There are so many better people with it. Also, you can see it from a lot of different types of magicians. Doesn't rupture into a bigger hole. All right, so here we go. Quickly, Alex. It is Alex, right?
Yes.
Alex, before the hypoxia sets in, here's what I want, okay? I want, cool, one person knows what hypoxia is. The rest of you, just call the doctor. Okay, here we go. So, I want you to do me a favor, and I want you to imagine if you could have any flavor bubblegum in the world, what flavor bubblegum would it be? It could be your favorite flavor of food, or it could be literally anything.
Okay. Can I say it?
Yes, had to be asking you out loud, but thank you for checking with me. I appreciate it. Say it out loud. What flavor bubblegum would you like?
Sour blue raspberry.
Sour blue raspberry. Okay, that's a really good idea for a. Is there just here? Oh, okay, that's right. Because raspberry isn't normally blue, is it? I guess it's red. Does it being blue change the flavor? Never mind. We'll talk about that in the meetings with the demographics. It's fine. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Now, in the movie, if you were to drink fizzy lifting drinks, you'd be able to fly, right? So if chewing bubblegum could give you any superpower or any ability in the world, what ability would it give you?
Like a superstar.
Like a super what?
A superstar from Mario.
Oh, so is that a superstar from Mario makes you invincible, right? Like fast and invincible?
Fast and invincible.
Okay, great. So a superstar from Mario which makes you fast and invincible. Okay, great. So now that sounds really cool. So like a sour raspberry flavored gum that makes you super fast and invincible. So now here comes the fun part, because this is what's going to happen now. I have to turn the balloon upside down while remaining right side up inside of it. I know that doesn't make much sense, but basically I have to jump and move the balloon. It's like a super claustrophobic game of double dutch, okay? 1 second here. Yeah. Oh. 1 second. Yeah. Anyone who owns a cat, this will look very familiar. Hi, everybody. Some of you thought I wasn't inside the balloon, didn't you? Alex, you still there? Good to see you. Hello. Hi. I know, it's like watching Elvis the later years, isn't it? Hallelujah. Where's my peanut butter sandwich? Okay. What do I look like? I look like Kirby. Ah, yeah, I can see that totally. All right, so here's what's going to happen. I am now going to pull my head inside the balloon, and I'm going to pop it, because the only other way to get out is to crawl out, and that's like reenacting a slow, dry, awkward nature documentary, and nobody wants to see that. Pull my head in, and then I'm going to pop the balloon. Here we go. If loud, sudden noises bother you, feel free to cover your ears now.
Whoa!